Traditionally, I think we think of economies as linear. You build something, you make something, it's consumed, and then it's discarded. And what's different about the circular economy is you bend that line and you actually look at those inputs and the outputs and you go, what could be reused, recycled, repaired, rethought of? And so it actually reduces consumption and increases how much we use products so that we need to get less inputs.
We have a lot of products that come back from customers after use, whether that's a wireless phone or a high-speed internet router or set-top boxes for TV. So we collect all of those from customers and we refurbish them where we have a repurpose for them, and we would repackage them, clean them up, and use those for the next available customer. And then there's situations where we do not have a purpose for them, and we will look for others who might use them.
When we talk about circular economy and its application to consumer electronics, there are two things that we think about. The first one is the use of recycled materials, and the second one is just how we're able to reclaim the materials.
It's vital to keep some of those old technologies out of landfills because they contain hazardous and toxic chemicals like cadmium, lead, arsenic, and mercury. Those devices are bought in, the store representative will receive them, or if it comes through the digital channel, they'll be all sent and processed to our centralized refurbishment center. At that center, they are triaged, assessed, valued, and we then go through a process to determine whether they can be reused or repurposed or harvested for parts. The large majority of devices that we get back and that we receive, we're actually able to repurpose. Some of them end up in being part of our Mobility for Good program where we donate back. The investments in these programs really enable us to give back to the community.
Our team has such a significant impact and can have even more impact on sustainability and circularity of electronics. Today, when we design our electronics, we look at how things can be taken apart at the end of its life cycle. And that can only be done when you're designing your own products and you're conscious in making purposeful decisions in material selection. So we look at ways of manufacturing the products so that things like lids, plastic casings can be more easily replaced and then put back into customers' homes. There's a lot of new innovative thinking in how things can be put together so that they can be more easily disassembled, where the materials can then be extracted and reclaimed and reused. When we get devices back from the field or from customers, we make conscious efforts to how things can be dismantled. It makes great ecological sense from the perspective that we don't have to put as many things into the landfill, and where things can be repurposed or refreshed, it allows us to do that. Because we have upwards of 6 million electronic devices in our customer homes, and because we have input into how these devices are made, the materials that go into it, we have a responsibility to ensure that the circular economy is considered in all aspects of product development and manufacturing.
It's really fulfilling to me and to know that I'm part of a team who every day are thinking about how we can make improvements, how can we do better, how can we keep more products out of landfill or get more reuse out of them. It is really fantastic.
I'm really proud of what we do at TELUS with the circular economy, and I really do believe that TELUS is leading the way and hopefully will inspire other companies, whether big or small, to look at what impact can they have.